Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing a moment in history. President Donald Trump has just shaken the geopolitical world with a single phone call. In a lengthy and highly productive conversation with Vladimir Putin, Trump made a bold move to end the war in Ukraine once and for all. And guess what? Negotiations are already underway. But before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed to T's Secret Diary. We're your go-to source for daily engaging content on all things Donald Trump news. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers by hitting that subscribe button now. This isn't just another diplomatic meeting, it's a game changer. Trump, a man who has always positioned himself as the ultimate deal maker, has stepped into the arena once again. While the Biden administration struggled for years to bring peace, Trump picked up the phone, spoke to Putin directly, and within hours, we're talking about an immediate start to peace talks. Trump took to Truth Social to break the news, calling the call highly productive and confirming that both sides have agreed to put their teams to work immediately on a negotiation strategy. Later that day, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky also confirmed he had spoken to Trump and discussed what he called a lasting, reliable peace. Now, let's be real. This is not what the mainstream media or Washington insiders wanted. For years, they've painted Trump as too friendly with Putin. But what we're seeing here isn't weakness, it's pure strategy. While Biden's foreign policy led to escalating tensions, endless military aid, and a prolonged war, Trump has cut straight to the chase. Stop the war, end the bloodshed, get results. And here's where things get even more interesting. Trump and his Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth made it clear, Ukraine is not joining NATO anytime soon. This is a huge blow to Kyiv's hopes of Western protection. But let's face it, this was never a realistic scenario. Expanding NATO right up to Russia's doorstep was always a red line for Moscow. And guess what? Trump understands that. Hegseth doubled down, saying Trump is the one man in the world who can bring both sides to the table. And before critics could start screaming, "Betrayal," Trump shut them down with one powerful statement. It is time to stop this ridiculous war where there has been massive and totally unnecessary death and destruction. God bless the people of Russia and Ukraine. Folks, this is why Trump's leadership is different. He sees the bigger picture. Unlike the war-hungry establishment, he's focused on saving lives, not prolonging conflict. But wait, there's more. Trump later told reporters that a face-to-face meeting with Putin is happening soon. And the location? Saudi Arabia. Now think about this strategically. Saudi Arabia is a key power player in global energy markets. Trump knows that a peaceful resolution in Ukraine isn't just about politics. It's about economic stability, oil prices, and America's position on the world stage. If this meeting happens, it could be the most important diplomatic event of the decade. Of course, the mainstream media is already spinning this as some kind of sellout to Russia. They're throwing around words like capitulation and appeasement. But let's be honest. If Biden had made this move, the media would be praising him as a visionary peacemaker. And here's the truth they don't want you to hear. Zelensky himself is now adjusting his expectations. He knows the reality. Ukraine will not be getting back all its pre-2014 borders. In fact, Trump himself hinted that some of that land will come back, but not all. Even European leaders are waking up to this fact. 7 major European countries, including Britain, France, and Germany, released a statement saying they must be included in any negotiations. Why? Because they know the war is unsustainable. They know Ukraine can't win without endless Western support. And they know that without Trump leading the way, peace might never come. So, what's the way forward? Trump's approach is clear. Immediate negotiations. No more waiting, no more excuses. Realistic expectations. No false promises about NATO or total territorial recovery. Global stability first. Energy prices, military spending, and American interest must come first. This is leadership. This is strategy. And this is exactly why Trump remains the most powerful force in global politics today. And now, the question is, will the establishment let him succeed? What do you think? Will Trump be able to pull off what no other leader has? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and share this video to spread the truth. This is T's Secret Diary, bringing you the real news that matters. Stay tuned for more updates.